Go ahead. Well, at least nobody got hurt, right? The type of company I have is a roadside assistance company and a private property company. What a private property company is an impound company where a lot of companies won't go do because it's a lot of hard work, where you go into an apartment complex and if there's a car parked there that doesn't have a permit, we tow it. I started towing when I was, first I started riding with my dad when I was 13 and rode with him for a couple years when he worked at Shorty's Towing, and I loved it. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I went and put my $10,000 cash that I had saved up for my life savings and put it down on a tow truck, and been going ever since March 1st of 2004. I was a 94 GMC flatbed, and the total price of the truck was $15,000. I put $10,000 down. A friend of mine, Corky Sure, was able to finance me just like a handshake of a deal, and I paid that one off within a year, and then he had another one, so I bought another one so I'd have a backup truck in case my other truck broke down, and been going ever since. I have 9 trucks now, 9 headaches. Yeah. Sometimes there's good days and sometimes there's bad days. Sometimes they break down, sometimes they don't. In a sense, everybody thinks that you have all this money because you own a business, but they don't realize how fast it goes out.
Oh yeah.
You know, we could have a $10,000 day here. We could have a $10,000 day here, and $7,000 of it could have been spent. Yep. You know, the biggest thing I've ever towed would have to be a loaded tractor trailer from Madison, Wisconsin to Maple Grove, Minnesota. 440-mile tow. It had 80,000 pounds on the trailer. The tractor weighed probably 25,000, so it was over 130 feet in length, and about, my gross weight was probably right around 150 to 160,000 pounds. So you go from pounds to tons. Every 2,000 pounds is a ton, and if you do the math, it's pretty heavy. So it's diesel. I go through about 1,500 gallons a week. With my fleet, that's roughly around $2,500 to $3,000 a week, which is the number one bill I have to pay every week. It's the one that goes up and down. Like truck payments and all that stuff, they don't go up and down. They're at a fixed income. Fuel's not. That's what number one expense for a towing company is the fuel. Yeah, fluctuation from, remember when I first started in March 10 years ago, diesel fuel was at $2.01 a gallon. And in the last 10 years, it's went anywhere from $5.50 a gallon to $2.79 a gallon. Right now we're at $2.89 a gallon, which is pretty considerably cheap from 4 years ago when it was at $5.50 a gallon. And then where I fuel up at one fuel store, and the more I buy there, the more percent of gallon I get discounted. So for instance, if I get 500 gallons, I'll save 5 cents a gallon. If I get 1,000, I'll save 10 cents. 2,000, I'll save 15 cents. So when it comes to fuel, it's all about how much volume you use, and so you can get a discount on per gallon of fuel. This truck takes about 25 gallons, so it'll probably cost right around $60, $65. The one tow that we did up to Albertville, which was a 60-mile tow, it's a 120-mile trip, probably took a half a tank of fuel. Like I said, that's the number one biggest expense in the towing company is fuel. Biodiesel. It's more of a vegetable-based oil versus using oil that they're pumping out of the ground. So we'll see what happens. But a lot of trucks can't use biodiesel because of the emissions. Yep, more newer trucks you can do that. Older trucks you really can't because it doesn't have the way to burn it. It doesn't burn as hot. You have to have the diesel fuel burn really hot. Do business with people that have small businesses other than big businesses. Because right now the small business is more important. There's more people that have smaller businesses than the big corporate businesses. There's more family. It's more family oriented. You don't have to, when you call somebody, they have a question about a bill or something, you don't have to wait and go through 25, 30 prompts just to get a hold of somebody. You can just call them and be like, hey, I got a question, so-and-so. This is Bob from Mininoco.
Hi there.
How many gallons a week do you think they usually pump out of here for tow trucks? Roughly.
1,500 to 2,000.
Okay, 1,500 to 2,000. Is that just one company or two? Two. How many times a day do they fill up here?
Well, about every other day each truck does.
Yeah, okay. Well, how many trucks? Roughly.
10.
10 trucks. So business is good then.
Yeah.
Business is good for the diesel. Here. More tow truck drivers get killed in a year than officers. It's firefighters, DOT workers, and tow truck drivers. 2 die per week in the United States from people not moving over. It's a pretty big ordeal. Because I think what happens is some of these, emergency lights are pretty bright, and when you're at night, you're driving at night and you see something bright, your eyes get attracted to it. And when you get attracted to it, you're off focus, so you crash.